Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Manoj Networker. So today I'll talk about what is a VPN and what are the advantages of VPN. So what will happen if we don't use the VPN? So basically VPN stands for virtual private network. So we can also consider this is an extended range of your corporate network. So a VPN is a cybersecurity tool that encrypts your internet connection to hide your location and stops other from intercepting your web traffic. So a VPN also ensures your internet privacy and anonymity while internet surfing, shopping and banking online. So to even explain better for the layman, I have come up with an example. So let me tell you the road and bike example. So you have two pictures here. If you see the left one, anybody can describe her. So she is coming in the road and she is wearing the red t-shirt and she is having the black glasses and having one black helmet with red jacket and she is having some watch. So we can describe her. Whereas if you see the right side person, so we will not be able to describe. We don't know what color he is in, we don't know what kind of shirt he wears internally, we don't know what kind of lenses he is using, we don't know if he is using watch or not, because if you see there is one top layer that is being covered, so it's completely back, we are unable to see anything. So the same thing will happen for VPN also. So a VPN basically, once you started using it, so it will hide your identity. So in the world of internet, so nobody will unable to decrypt your data except your VPN server. So a VPN is a cybersecurity tool that encrypts your internet connection and it will hide your location so that nobody in the world of internet can see you, who you are and where you are going. So I hope the definition of VPN is clear. So moving further, so when you don't use a VPN, so this is how it will work out. Any government organizations, anybody, any hackers across the world, they can access your data. So if you see this is your device, you have some public IP address and you are accessing something in the internet. So be it your surfing, shopping and banking online, anything you can do. So everybody in the internet, they can see your data and they can theft your data. Without this is without VPN. But if you started using the VPN, so there will be some secure tunnel that will form. Now if you see, this is your device and now I have my VPN client. I have my VPN client connected. So I am connected with the help of username and password. Now if you see, this is my company VPN server and I have now some tunnel is formed with 10s, 10s, 01s and the tunnel is encrypted. And if you see, this tunnel is formed on top of my internet service provider, also called as ISP. So your VPN traffic passes through the ISP, but it's encrypted, so your ISP also can't see what's the data is really flowing inside of that particular tunnel. And finally I can go to the internet, I can do whatever the things I need in the internet. So this is how a basic VPN will be working like. So how an VPN will work means, so basically we have two people. So a VPN server will be there. So this is how will be the VPN server. So here we can create the rules, here we can manage the VPN policies and everything, and it will be controlled by your company network administrator and VPN clients. So VPN clients will be installed on all the end user computers. So if you have access to any of the working company computer, so you can check which VPN they are using. So all the company laptops, so by default, before handing over to the end users, so we will install any kind of VPN in their laptops and we will hand it over to the end users. So these two people will place a major key role in the VPN connection. So VPNs work by routing a device internet connection via a specifically configured remote server network administrated by the VPN service. This means that all the data shared across a VPN connection is not only encrypted but also masked a virtual IP address, allowing you to hide your identity and location. So as I said, this bike example, so if you started using VPN, so all your data basically will be encrypted and no middleman can see what the data is really flowing on. And if I talk about history of VPNs and when the VPN was invented, so basically VPN is a concept that was first developed by Microsoft in the year 1996, and as a way of remote employees to securely accessing the company's internal network. So once it doubled the revenue and the productivity, other companies began to adopt the practice. Nowadays, almost all the corporate companies, they have the certified VPNs, and they are using, and the end users from their company resources, they are going and connecting to their services sitting from home. So also the VPN, it will create one tunnel. I'll talk about what is a tunnel in a minute. And we can also connect for www, World Wide Web. And moving further for vendors, so who are all these vendors who will manufacture the VPN means whoever all the firewall vendors, they all can manufacture the VPN also. So Checkpoint has Checkpoint security VPN by Checkpoint Firewall. So Global Protect VPN by Palo Alto Firewall. Avast Security Line VPN Solutions. Cisco has their own VPNs. Pulse Secure VPNs. This is very famous VPN solution. So Pulse Secure VPNs by Ivanti. So this is an Ivanti company. So they will manufacture Pulse Secure VPNs. And FortiGate Firewall. So they have FortiGate client VPNs. So these are the licensed and real-time used VPNs. So there are so many real free VPNs in the real time. So you can get it from the internet also, but they will not provide that much of security since all those are free. So moving further to types of VPNs. So we have basically two types of VPNs, end user VPN and site to site VPN. So I'll try to answer all your questions here. So basically you might have get some idea how these Checkpoint endpoint security VPN client will work, or Pulse Secure or Forti client will work. Okay, let me tell you here. So if you see, this is my computer. So like, let's say this is Manoj computer. So here I have the VPN solution. I just added couple of screenshots also to see. So this is a Global Protect, means this is one of the services from Palo Alto Firewall. So this is one of the end user computer, and in his computer we will install this application called Global Protect. So now if you see, it is asking welcome to Global Protect, please enter your portal address. So here they will type the complete FQDN or public IP address that will be provided by your company or the network administrator. So once you type here, you can click on connect. So once you click on connect, so it will redirect you to asking to enter your username and password. So if you see, that particular user is entering his username and followed by password you need to enter. So if you enter the username and password, you will get connected. If you see connected, you are securely connected to the corporate network, and MFA can be enabled in real time. So we have many advantages by enabling MFA. So I'll cover in upcoming sessions what is an MFA, what are the advantages of MFA. So please stay tuned to my channel. So this is how the end user VPNs will be connected in the real time. So basically a remote access VPN allows users to connect to a network, so be it the internet or the company's internal system, through a private encrypted channel. So you see, so I have the right side, I have my headquarter, so where all my servers, all my data is residing. And if you see on the other hand, we have the VPN client from one of the computer is using, and we have the VPN solution provided here. So the user will authenticate with the help of username and password. If you see, over the internet, he is accessing the company resources very securely. So, and this is how it will be looking like. So that particular computer going to the company resource, and between them there is one tunnel formed. So in that tunnel only all the traffic will go. So nobody will be able to penetrate that tunnel. So that is one way of VPN model. So end user VPN or remote access VPN means user computer to the company network. So we have other mode of VPNs called site to site VPN or S2S VPN. So in the site to site VPN, what will happen means we have two sites. So like, let's say you have multiple branch offices and one headquarter concept. So in this case, what we can do, so we can create site to site VPN, but end of the day all are your offices only. So this headquarter wanted to talk to this branch office 1, branch office 2, branch office 3. So what we can do means we can go for a site to site VPN tunnel, or also called as a router to router VPN tunnel. So this type of VPN is mostly used within the corporate environments, especially when an enterprise has headquarters in several different locations. And this site to site VPN creates a closed internal network where the various locations can all connect with each other. This is also known as intranet. So end of the day, they all will feel they are connected to the single system. So this branch 1 can talk to branch 2, can talk to branch 3. They can also talk with headquarter. And this type of setup is called as a site to site VPN connection. So moving further, can I use a VPNs on any device means? Yes, absolutely. We can run VPN on any of the devices, and most VPN providers after they offer their services on multiple platforms like PC, Mac, Android, and iOS. Even if you have smart TV running in your homes with Android TV version, so there also we can connect VPN and it works there as well. But please don't use any kind of free VPNs that are coming in the internet. That will be a threat. Okay, so this is just a pictorial representation. So you can see Windows, Mac OS, Linux, everything you can have the VPNs. And is VPNs mandatory for corporate network means? Yes, absolutely, because modern problems need modern solutions. So one of the end user sitting remotely, we don't know which network he will be connected to, because he may be a hotel, he may be in the airport, or he may be in some free Wi-Fi, but he wanted to connect to my network. So how can I trust him? With the help of VPN only. So no matter which network he is connected, like let's say this is my computer 1, so I am in a hotel, so I am using their Wi-Fi to connect to my company laptop. Like let's say this is TCS company laptop, and this is Manoj accessing the hotel Wi-Fi. Now my company server is sitting here, this is in head office, and the server is sitting here. So how can I allow the access from this computer to this server? And moreover, he is using some unauthorized Wi-Fi. So what we can do, we can place one VPN server here, and we can place VPN client here. So now what will happen, so this VPN client, so he will provide the username and password, and that will be validated by your VPN server. So once he is authenticated, so this VPN server will create one tunnel. So if you see, this red color is the tunnel, and original, this is called as a tunnel that will be created by your VPN server, and this is the original data that will be flowing. So now if you see, nobody will penetrate this VPN tunnel. So this computer 1 can access my resources in the office, and he can sit remotely. So this is how the VPN will be working. So yes, as I said, and VPNs are mandatory for the corporate network nowadays. And VPN topologies, so VPN has different kinds of topologies, so out of which we have hub and spoke topology and point to point. So hub and spoke topology, or we also called as a DM VPN, dynamic multi-point VPN. So where we have one hub and multiple spokes will be there. So you can make this headquarter as a hub, and remaining you can make as a spoke. So you can have multiple spokes like spoke 1, spoke 2, spoke 3, and one hub office. So everybody will come and speak to this headquarter, and they will get the information whatever they are looking for. And DM, there is one more name, DM VPN, dynamic multi-point VPN, we can call this one. And point to point means, so establishing the connectivity between two different direct peers. Like let's say we have branch office 1 and we have branch office 2. So if I am like doing this connectivity site to site, so this is a point to point connectivity. So this branch office 1 is talking to branch office 2, and this branch office is talking to branch office 1. So this is called as a point to point connectivity, and this is a VPN peer. Now in the VPN language, we will call this person as a VPN peer, and this is also a VPN peer. they both will form the neighbor relationship. And how the VPNs will work, so as I just said, so it will create a tunnels. So a tunnel is a very secured way of communication between the users and the company VPN server, and this is a pictorial representation. So here you can see our my device. So I have connected to the VPN client, so encrypting data using the VPN protocols, and here I have the VPN tunnel formed. So here is my VPN server hiding your IP address and the geolocation. Finally I am browsing the internet services. So moving further to VPN protocols, there are so many protocols in the real time. So let's see one by one, and you can see their speeds, encryption and security, media streaming and compatibility levels also. So first let's start with the PPTP protocol. So point to point tunnel protocol. So this is one of the oldest VPN protocols developed by Microsoft, and it has a distinct advantages, but this is kind of a legacy protocol, so we can skip this protocol and we are not using nowadays in the real time. And layer 2 tunnel protocol, also called as L2TP. So as the name itself says, it's a layer 2 tunneling protocol, so that's why it will not provide any kind of security by itself. So that's why it will always associate with IPsec. So IPsec is a kind of encryption mechanism. So for this reason, the protocol is always used in conjunction with IPsec to increase the security. So L2TP protocol will not be secured without having IPsec. And then moving further to SSTP, Secure Socket Tunneling Protocol. So like this protocol PPTP, this protocol is also developed by Microsoft only. So here this protocol will use SSL and TLS encryption. So this is the best method of encryption to do the web pages transactions and all. And since both transmitter and receiver must approve the transmission, this VPN protocol is considered as a very secure. So SSTP you are free to use in your production networks. And we have one more critical protocol called IKE version 2. So IKE stands for Internet Key Exchange. V2 is nothing but version 2. Again, this is also developed by Microsoft. So this is very fast and secure protocol. So nowadays many of the organizations, they are using IKE version 2 because having distinct advantages, and this protocol is also a industry standard. So OpenVPN is also one of the good protocol, so that we can use at the time of VPN implementations. So in summary, the OpenVPN and IKE version 2 protocols should be considered the most secure. So the other protocols mentioned above can be used, depends on situation to situation, and you can see the compatibility also followed by encryption and security. So while choosing the VPN resource for your company, keep in mind that it should be capable of providing the speed, and it should be capable of providing encryption and security followed by media streaming. And also these are the majority vendors that are in the market nowadays. And before closing up, so just to provide some sort of security in the WhatsApp, so in your WhatsApp personal mobile also you can see this message: your messages and calls are secured with end-to-end encryption. So which means WhatsApp and other third-party vendors can't read or listen to them. So that's how the WhatsApp is also providing the security. So it's not only for WhatsApp, you can take any of the online application like Telegram, Facebook. So they will be providing some sort of basic security. So you can click on this button to learn more about the WhatsApp security. So they will be explaining how they are ensuring your messages are secured in the world of internet. And you can turn on these buttons also, so show security notifications. So yes, if you see, this is how the WhatsApp is encrypting your data to your peers data. And yes, two-step verification also we can be doing. So all these things, why they are doing means to help secure the messages and the things streamline in the world of internet. So I hope the session is informative and useful. So if you have any other information needed, please do comment. And as I said, I will be in the upcoming sessions, I'll talk about MFA, what is an MFA, how to use the MFA. So please stay tuned. Thanks for watching.